Hello viewers, and welcome to another episode of Family Rovers. So in this one, guys, it's gonna be pretty exciting and sad at the same time. So we are ready to leave Stockholm with our motorhome and head back home. It's always a bit sad leaving loved ones behind, but it's gonna be an exciting journey. So we need to make 2,500 kilometers, and it's gonna happen in the next 48 hours. The most interesting part of all, in 48 hours, we're going to drive through seven or six capital cities, guys. So it's gonna be fun. We're getting in the ride. This is our ride home. It's gonna be the first time ever I try out my new motorhome. Let's see how different it is. I've actually done this trip before, but it was in a car. And let me tell you, it was grueling. I mean, it usually took around 28 hours of constant driving, but yeah, no way to rest. Quite a bit less space than this one, so this one should be much more fun. Right now we're passing through Stockholm, so obviously people are getting back to their homes after work and we have a bit of congestion, but yeah, soon we should be out of Stockholm, and I expect open roads and beautiful scenery. Let's see how it goes. As you see here, our next stop is in 655 kilometers. Obviously we need to stop before for fuel, but Copenhagen is our next capital city on the road, so let's see how it goes. So far, so good. Just look at how beautiful Stockholm is, guys. So we made a little bit of progress, maybe 100 kilometers, I don't know, and we got hungry. So both we and the motorhome got hungry, so we filled up with fuel. My wife here is having coffee, okay. And me and Dad, we are filling our stomachs with mosmeni, it's called. So it's basically two big hot dogs and then potato puree, and some kind of sausages. Yes, sausages. Thank you very much. She's correcting me. And yeah, and some kind of what is this? I don't know, some kind of salad. And I have also chocolate milk. And that's it. We're gonna eat now and continue our journeys. It's pitch black outside. We have around 300 kilometers to Copenhagen, or 250, something like that. My dad is driving currently. We're not tired yet, so we'll see how it goes. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. And we are now entering Denmark. We're about 30 kilometers from Copenhagen, and that will be our second capital in this trip. Right now we are entering the bridge, so between Sweden and Denmark there is quite a substantial bridge, and then also a little bit of tunnel. So as you can see now, we're on the bridge. It's really unfortunate that we're passing this part during the night. It would be much nicer during the day, but what can we do? It is what it is. After the bridge and the tunnel, we have about 200 kilometers in Denmark, and after Denmark we are going to enter Germany and head towards Berlin, which is gonna be the third capital on our journey. Yeah, I would like to film a bit more for you. I don't know how much it's gonna be visible, but we are currently on water. I did get a bit of sleep. It was only about an hour maybe, but so far I'm not that tired, so we're still going to continue. In about 2 hours or so, we will need to board a ferry boat, which is gonna take us to Germany, and that one is gonna take around 45 minutes for the trip. Unfortunately, not enough to get a good sleep, but we'll rest a bit there, and we'll see how long it will take until we reach Berlin. Good thing it's not windy. My motorhome doesn't like wind. It was quite windy during our drive in Sweden, and it gets really tricky to control the motorhome, especially when there is wind blowing on the sides. And here in the basically open water, it would be really bad if we had wind. Thankfully, it's really calm. And I'm now wondering, where is the tunnel? I'm pretty sure, so as you can see here, we're entering Denmark officially. Our second country of the trip, and in just a few kilometers, our second capital of the trip. Oh, and the lights went down. Nice, horror movie time. It has a little plane here. Ah, it's a helipad. Okay. I was confused for a moment. Airport on this small island would be strange. But now we should be getting into a tunnel. If I remember correctly, last time I did this trip was, it was a long time ago. 7 years or so. So it's been a while. Since then I've been to Sweden, but it's always been flying, which is right at this moment much cheaper, guys. I mean, going by road is really expensive, especially with the gas prices we have currently. So, but yeah, I think here is the entrance to the tunnel. It seems that the road is going down, and in the day it looks really interesting because you can see the water and then the tunnel. Let's see what's the length of it, but in this case, nope. And now we have extremely good lighting. Maybe it's time to film myself. So hi guys, my wife, she's currently also filming for her channel and Instagram, and I'm filming for our channel. So far so good in the journey. We stopped to eat a couple of times, which is not good. I don't know why, but doing road trips makes us always hungry, more than we should. So we eat all the junk food in the world. We would need to stop. But yeah, I mean, the tunnel is still going on. We're still in the tunnel. The really great thing about the tunnel is the lighting, actually. And here's my speed. So I was actually thinking how I will name my motorhome. I mean, every motorhome on a YouTube channel needs a name, right? So, what do you think about Snowflake? The motorhome was bought in Sweden. So it's north, it has snow, and obviously the motorhome is white, so Snowflake makes sense to me. It's kind of cute. Let me know what you think. And now we are going to exit the tunnel. We're probably gonna catch up somewhere in the morning, I'm expecting will be around Berlin at that time. So that's gonna be our next update. It's around 3 o'clock in the morning and we have arrived to our ferry boat. We are currently waiting to get on board. Down there, if you see, should be where we are going. I'm not really sure when we're going to board, and it should be around 45 minutes to an hour inside, so probably gonna get some sleep, and after that we will continue driving for as much as we can. When we get too tired, we're probably gonna park somewhere and sleep a bit. A couple hours ago, the propane ran out. Currently, we don't have heating on the back. It's still around 20 degrees, but I guess I will have to switch the bottles at some point, or else it's gonna get quite freezing inside here. Good morning, everyone. It's almost 7 in the morning, and we are somewhere in Germany. We need to make a short stop. We're 15 hours away from home. It's gonna be more probably. There's no way we're gonna make it in one go, but let's see. Right now we just stopped so we can go to the toilet basically, and then we'll continue driving. I will probably have to apologize to all viewers that are gonna see this from Germany, but German hospitality never ceases to amaze me. I mean, you're driving on the motorway and you make a stop on the side of the road on a gas station, and first of all you want to go to the toilet, right? Well, if you want to do that in Sweden, you just go in and go in the toilet. If you want to do that in Denmark, you do the same. If you wouldn't want to do that even in my country, which is probably one of the worst countries to go to the toilet, and the toilets are not good, it's free and it's open. But no, here in Germany you need to actually, they charge you €1. And I mean, that's not even the problem here. This is the motorway. A lot of foreigners are gonna go through the motorway, and you try to speak English, and the guy is speaking German back to you. I don't really understand, guys. I mean, I don't understand why they're doing that. They do know that I don't know German. And they probably understand what I'm saying. It's not that they do not know English, which would be strange in the first place. If you're hiring somebody to work on a gas station on the motorway, you probably need to make sure that he at least can speak basic English, right? Well, Germans don't care, it seems. And I don't know if I'm the only one that has problems with it. But yeah, I really love their hospitality. So far, it hasn't been that great. And this is not the only time. I mean, I went through Germany multiple times, and the situation was quite similar. Yeah, no idea. I just took over the wheel. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and we have 1,500 kilometers left. We are currently somewhere in Germany. Just had my toilet stop, let's say, and it's quite funny. I mean, yesterday I was in Sweden, and the hospitality in Sweden is probably top-notch, one of the best in the world. I mean, most of the people, first of all, speaks English, so there's absolutely no way that they're not going to serve you and help you with anything you may need. And then this morning I'm in Germany, and they're not known for their hospitality. I mean, they just don't care about anyone that doesn't speak German. And it's strange to me, honestly. It's really strange to me. I'm not sure why they're doing this, and I'm not even sure why do they think that this is okay. But that's how it is. I always feel strange while driving through Germany because I kind of want to get over with it. It's not the best part of the trip. But anyways, to much better news. As I said, 1.5 kilometers, 1,000 kilometers left. My wife on my side, she's keeping me awake, and yeah, the road, guys. The famous German road. I don't think it's the actual Autobahn, but it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, I mean, one thing I can tell you for sure, roads in Sweden and Denmark are better. If they say that they have the best roads in the world, I beg to disagree. The windmills look awesome up close, and it's actually my fault. It's not a windmill, it's a wind generator, but yeah, the picture is awesome. I needed this to get my mood up after the pit stop I had. And all kinds of animal life. We're not gonna be able to see it on camera, but a lot of animals in the fields. They're just awesome. And the scale of them is quite stunning when you're up close. I mean, when you see them from far away, they do not look as big as they look now. The time is 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're getting close to the Bavarian beauty. Its capital, Germany, Berlin. There is a fun fact. I've now probably gone by Berlin multiple times, and we never actually stopped in the city. And today we're not gonna change that. Sorry, my wife wants to stop, but we're not gonna do it. We still have 1,400 kilometers, and I would like to say that we're in the middle of the road trip, but I would lie. We have more than half to go. Next on our capital cities, and so Berlin was the third capital city we passed. So next one on the list is going to be Bratislava. Let you know when I have something interesting to show. Hello, it's 12 o'clock, so midday. We have 1,100 kilometers left, and we are, I don't know, maybe 100 kilometers from Prague. And yeah, I did make a mistake last time, so it was not Berlin and then Bratislava, it was Berlin and then Prague. So first we're gonna go through capital of Czechia, and then we're going through the capital of Slovakia. So it's Prague next. We're close. So I had a nice sleep, and now we are at a benzene station, basically to fuel up and probably eat something and go to the toilet. Let's see, Stockholm, Copenhagen, Berlin, and Prague is gonna be the fourth capital we're gonna pass, and 1,000 some kilometers left until we get home. We're in Prague and currently trying to get out of it. Yeah, Google sometimes is not my friend. For some reason he thinks it's better to go through Prague than around it, and I ended up in basically this situation. So instead of going around Prague, it seems I kinda got inside the city. I mean, it's not city center, but still traffic lights and a bit of traffic. We had sandwich for breakfast, and now we're getting ready to continue driving. It's 1:30 and we have 1,000 kilometers to go. Still, we didn't move much. My wife on the back and Dad. We finally managed to escape Prague, and now we're in the outskirts heading towards Brno. We have 180 kilometers, I think, until Brno, which is gonna be the border, and then we're going to Slovakia, and in Slovakia we're going through Bratislava, which is gonna be our 5th capital city that we passed in a very short time. At current estimation, we're gonna reach our destination around 12 o'clock in the midnight. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm expecting to be able to reach it around maybe 2 o'clock a.m. or something. Right now the landscape, I'm gonna show you, has changed, and it's open roads. It's a bit up and down though, and my snowflake is kind of struggling on the ups. It doesn't like to go up. It goes fine down, but up is a bit of a struggle for her. If it's a big incline, I need to shift down to 5th gear in order for her to be able to make it. Right now I'm trying in 6th, but yeah, it's not going extremely great. Well, let's hear from my wife. Say something.
Something.
Something. Yeah.
The weather,
That's all we're gonna hear.
the weather is beautiful.
Yeah, that's actually a great thing to say. The weather is really nice. From the frozen Sweden to basically a really sunny and warm climate in just a day. What happened here? Yeah, so something seems to be burning. Is it a vehicle?
Oh my god.
Holy moly. I don't know if it's this one, but something is, yeah. Something happened there. I mean, it's burning like crazy. Okay. Yeah, my wife loves the smoke. Oh, and I just forgot to mention, if somebody wonders about consumption, well, Snowflake is quite thirsty. I was initially expecting around 10 liters of diesel per 100 kilometers, but nope, she's drinking more. Let me show you. So if we go here, you'll see that the average is 13.3, but I'm guessing it's probably more towards 15 gonna be the average at the end. So yeah, our Snowflake is really thirsty and hungry all the time. I stopped counting the times I had to fill her up. I think it's like 3rd time already, and she does not have a small tank. It's 90 liters, I think, or something. Going down, it's a treat, but wherever you go down, unfortunately, you need to come up again. So that's not gonna be a treat. Well, let's see if we can pick up some momentum here to get us over this. And it's not a big incline, but it doesn't matter. She feels it either way. Yeah, I'm kind of flooring the throttle right now. And she's slowly but certainly losing speed. So 6th gear, not that powerful. I mean, I don't know what I did expect. It's 3.5 tons. And it's basically like a brick, so aerodynamically speaking, it doesn't have a lot going for it, but it's a home on wheels, so that beats all the negative points. And I mean, I did make this trip. Oh, I don't know if the radio is too high. So I did make this trip multiple times with cars. And every single time it was incredibly exhausting. But I feel like, I mean, I'm 1,500 K in the trip and I'm not tired because I was able to sleep. So I think that that's the beauty of the motorhome. It's you're able to get rest and then it's not that hard. That said, yeah, we have still loads to go, so we'll see how it goes. And actually, look at the landscape, it's really nice. It's cliffy, grassy patches, I guess. Whoa, she picked up a lot of momentum. Okay, yeah, so my wife wants to drive. This is gonna be fun.
Where are you from?
Let's go for it.
Yeah, I have to do 2 cameras at the same time. And my father was sleeping, and look where is he now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a big event. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. The clutch is gone. Okay, so far so good. If we're able to get out of here. Oh, there is a way out. It's good. And the cool thing, guys, she has an incline. Yeah, she started.
Let's go, guys.
Snowflake on the move. I mean, practically speaking, it's like driving a car, just a bit bigger, I guess. Oh, there we go. I stopped your video. It's enough for Instagram. By the way, I mean, we are making it like it's fun, but my wife is pretty experienced.
Even if I gave her an airplane, she would probably drive it.
Yes, of course. Why not?
Yeah.
So the excitement has gone. She's not driving, and we'll see how long it will go on. We're in Czechia. Slovakia, yes. In Slovakia right now we entered, so I need to go and buy the toll, vignette, how it's called. I did take a rest while my wife was driving, so we have like 750 kilometers to go, so I'll take over.
Yeah, here's my wife. So,
I'm finished with driving.
yeah, she's finished with driving.
And now it's my turn, guys, so I'll go buy a vignette.
Oh, you're sad?
Yes.
Really? You want to drive more?
Yes, of course.
I want to sleep, so maybe we'll do that. Now I'm gonna take over a bit. So I'm gonna go buy a vignette and then we continue, guys. There is quite a bit of road ahead still. Right now we are 30 kilometers from Bratislava, and as you can see or not, the sun is going down. It's almost 6 o'clock in the evening, so soon it's gonna be dark again. We still have 700 kilometers to go. So this is the last part of our journey, which is going to be probably the hardest one. Right now it says that we're going to arrive 1 o'clock in the morning, but I'm expecting I'll be adding a couple of hours more to that, so 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning probably is going to be more realistically possible for us, but let's see how it goes. So just behind the bridge, in the background, you're probably take a glimpse of Bratislava. We are now very near and soon will be on the Hungarian border, which is chasing the second to last capital, Budapest, which is 205 kilometers from here. Hello, quick update. It's totally dark, as you can see, and we are approaching Budapest. It's 50 more kilometers, and after that would be the 6th capital in the row, capital city and country. And after that we are planning to go for the last one, which is Belgrade. And even when we reach Belgrade, we're not yet home exactly. From Belgrade we have another 130 kilometers home, so right now 560 is the remaining kilometers to go. I'm feeling okay. I'll probably be driving for a while and then my dad is gonna take over. So we are finally at the Serbian border. We got out of Hungary quite fast actually, and right now we are waiting at my country's border. I always love it. It only took us like 10 minutes to get out of Hungary, but now we are stuck here probably for an hour. So yeah, so we have, I don't know, we have probably another 300 kilometers home. But I guess as soon as we manage to cross our border, our own border, the best one ever, we'll be home in no time. And obviously the last capital city that we're going to go through is Belgrade. That would make number 7 in, I don't know, less than 30 hours. I know, we didn't see any of the capital cities, but we did went by. This is probably gonna be the last update before getting home. We are around 30 kilometers out of the last capital city that we are going to visit in this journey. It's Belgrade, the capital of my country, Serbia. And we are about 160 kilometers away from home. So soon Snowflake is going to be parked home basically. What's the time? The time is 2 o'clock in the morning. We are expected to arrive home at about 4 o'clock. So it is kind of according to what I thought it's gonna be. We will have a little bit of sleep, I guess, before the next day, so that's good. So yeah, I mean, overall, I've done this trip a couple of times. This one seemed to be the easiest one I had, not the fastest one. We did make this trip before in 26 hours or so, but it was in a much faster car. This time around it took, not sure, I'm gonna calculate it and let you know, but if I was to guess, 30 so hours. We did have to wait on the border. We lost there probably 2 hours, but all in all the trip went smoothly. Snowflake is running perfectly fine. I'm happy with how she runs, so we shouldn't have any unexpected issues, I guess, with her. There is a lot to come though. This was just the beginning. We need to register her with Serbian plates, and that's gonna be a process of itself. And obviously she is far from ready for the big journey I have planned for her. So there are a lot of things to be done. We need to clean her. The The solar needs to be fixed. It's currently not working. I'm not sure if it's the battery or something else, but not only I need to fix it, I probably need to also add a bit more solar. We'll try to be as off-grid as possible. I haven't checked any of the water pumps, the tanks. I mean, there is a whole load to be done. There is a lot of mold, I feel, on the outside that needs to be cleaned. So we'll be doing a thorough clean with her. As always, my wife on my side, she's just making sure I don't fall asleep, which is not a bad idea because pretty much everyone is tired. So having somebody co-piloting is a good thing after so many hours. The biggest obstacle I had for making my trip happen was this, basically finding the motorhome and bringing it home. It wasn't without drama, I guess. A lot of problems I did not expect, but finally I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's here. It will soon be home, and in a week or so it will be registered on Serbian plates and ready for the big journey. I do have a couple of months before the journey, so we'll spend that time making sure everything is ready and she's tip-top in shape to make the trip. And obviously in the next couple of months we're gonna try a few smaller trips just to get used to the whole motorhoming. As I said before, total noobs here, so it's gonna be fun getting used to this lifestyle. I cannot say that I tasted it right now because I mean this trip was just A to B as fast as possible because somebody needs to work, and yeah, no stops. As you're going to see, we did go through 7 capital cities in Europe in around 30 hours, which is, I feel it's a huge feat. We didn't see any of them, but I mean just driving such a distance in such a small time is interesting in my opinion. It wouldn't be possible if I was only me driving. I mean, that would be almost impossible in the time frame we did it. We were actually 3 drivers, mostly me and my dad were driving, but also my wife was helping. And yeah, we were basically switching the whole trip, doing like 2 or 3 hour shifts. And this is gonna be the last one. I'll show you. This is the current situation. So 1 hour 37 home and 150 kilometers away. So I think I'm gonna end this one on a good note. Nothing else to report. And yeah, see you home